What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus G15 Advantage gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna try out Final Fantasy XVI again, but this time at 1440p, for those of you who have the 1440p version of this laptop. So, 1080p, we weren't able to really hit 60 still, even with the game being fully released, and they said they updated it and got rid of stutters and this, that, and the other thing, but this thing's still at 1080p anyway. Needed frame gen on to get smooth frame times. Other than that, they were kind of atrocious. Like, it wasn't really doing that bad as far as stutters go, though. There'd be a little one every now and again, but it wasn't doing what the demo did, at least, where it was like during fight scenes and stuff, there would almost be like total stops down to like 10 FPS and shit on some of the systems I had, and I was like, okay, that's definitely not good. Hopefully they fix that before it comes out. Otherwise, PC users are gonna really shit on you, because they do not accept garbage. If something runs like shit, like Dragon's Dogma 2 did, they fucking ripped them a new asshole. Capcom was like, what the fuck? And then the Capcom was like, all right, we'll fix it. And then they came out with a patch saying they fixed it, and I think it made it even worse. Still have to go do that video at some point too. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. This video is about Final Fantasy XVI. So let's not waste any more time, and let's get ourselves into the game. So here's the settings for 1440. Obviously we're gonna try just base 1440 with no upscaling or anything first. Just like at 1080p, we'll try high settings first, even though I doubt it will go well, seeing as though it didn't go so well even at 1080p. Upping the resolution all the way up to 1440p surely is not going to help us. But there we go. Let's go see how it does. Here we are in the game. Now, of course, it does have OBS running, so it's going to use a couple frames, but I think there's parts where it drops all the way down into the 20s and even in the teens at some points, so I don't think we would stay above 30 even if we weren't recording in all spots like this, unfortunately. Yeah. Even in the cutscene, it can't. Alright, cool. Now we just gotta wait for the Dragoon to show up. But yeah, even here we can't quite stay above 30. It'd be close if we weren't recording there, though. Which tells me there's gotta be lots of spots in the game where it dropped way under, because I'm guaranteeing this is not the hardest to run area in the whole game, you know? Or the, most graphically intensive fight either. Alright, let's try turning it down to medium. I know it's not gonna be a miracle workover, I'm just curious if we can at least stay above 30 that way. And then we will move on to the FSRs after that. So, let's now go into the game. So now here we go, medium. Now we are recording, so if we drop down 28 or 29, it would probably stay above 30 FPS, but anything more than that, I doubt it. Alright, well, still can't quite stay a constant 30 through this cutscene, unfortunately. Oh, I don't intend to. Damn, I missed him with that wing thing and wasted it. I should have held on to it till we started attacking him. Not like we're actually fighting him for real anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but still. So now we'll try some FSR with a base of 1440p. We're just going to do quality. Now you might be able to balance would probably still look acceptable since we have a base of 1440p now, but I don't really like to go any lower than that, but we're still just going to keep it more simple since there's so many systems to do today and just stay with quality with everything else on high. So back into the game and let's see how we do. Here we go with some FSR 3 on quality and the game on high, but still can't hit 60. At least not always. Not even close. We're still in the 40s, but it seems like we're back around where we were at 1080p. Alright, let's go out here and fight these guys and see how we do during a battle. Up he goes. We're gonna do it a few more times. Cool. I was able to dodge that time. Now we can fuck him up until he jumps into the sky, and then we'll move on to frame gen. So now, still base of 1440p. We still got FSR 3 on quality, but now we have frame gen on. So there it is right there. And we're just leaving the rest of the game on high, just like we did for our FSR only test. All right, and now let's go see how it does. So now here we go. The frame gen's on, and I know we're not really getting 80, 90 FPS, but this is how I'd play anyway, because I'd play with a controller. Now if I was using keyboard and mouse, I don't know. But I'd still probably want good frame time, so I'd probably just deal with slight whatchamacallit, input lagginess. But still, this is infinitely better frame time, so that's what I like. If I can't have a constant 60, I at least like smooth frame times. But again, that's just me and my opinion. Nothing I say is just fact or anything. Time to move on. Alright, let's get some camera recorded gameplay, and then just for fun, I figured we'd test its loading speed. On this thing, it's not quite as fast as on the desktops. It's still a loading screen, but it's still so fast. Wish more games used were able to get that fast, you know? But here we go, without any OBS slowing it down. Really hit that RT. Oh yeah. It is a little interesting. I don't know why you can't just open the door, but they wanted to add something different, so they did. I don't really see the point of it, but hey, I can't claim it's not different. Still, I'll probably play this game after I'm done with Space Marines 2. Which I haven't had much time to play because I've been making too many videos. Too many games keep coming out. Alright. Kick their asses. I was a little slow. Oh, he got me with that too. Son of a bitch. I suck at blocking this game. Obviously these screens are hard to run. Just a stat screen, but holy shit. I didn't realize they dropped frames that bad, unless it was going to go do a cutscene and it was just stuck between. I guess that could be. Yep, glad I started on these on the laptop, since I know this game has de novo. Even the demo has de novo. So we'll just do the weaker systems in that new system I built tomorrow. At whatever time I get done with this, because that'll be at my limit. And I'll probably get done around 5-6 would be my guess at my current rate. Oh yeah, that's right, the creepy cloak person. There's always a creepy cloak person in lots of Square Enix games, and then they're just like, hey, I got some interesting stuff to tell you. I promise I'm not evil, and then they end up being evil as shit. And you're like, oh great, who saw that coming? But we'll see, maybe I'm wrong about that one. No idea who it could be at this point. This is the beginning of the game after all. But in any case, I think this is an excellent time to go wrap the video on up. Well, alright guys, that is a wrap for Final Fantasy XVI at 1440. And yeah, the only way you're really going to get anywhere close to playable frames is running it with the frame gen and with FSR. You might even go to balance instead of quality, but I wanted it to be as high quality as it could be while trying to get good FPS too. That's why I'm glad you're allowed to do that with all these extra things. I kind of hate on them on being required on the bigger, badder ass computers, but I like frame gen and FSR 3 on this kind of stuff, you know? This kind of thing's getting a little long in the tooth. It's almost 3 years old, if not already 3 years old already. So it needs a little help sometimes. But at least it has that 12 gigs of VRAM, so it hasn't really run out of VRAM in games. I figured what would happen is the core wouldn't be able to keep up with games before I ever ran out of VRAM, and that's usually what happened. But I still like having a little extra, but I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, nope, everybody has to have 24. You gotta get a 4090 or a 7900 XTX. Or you're just going to have a bad time. No, not at all. I think most people are fine as long as you have like anywhere from 12 to 16. If you have a pretty high-end system, I think you're going to be pretty fine. Unless you're trying to do 4K native and this, that, and the other thing with everything maxed out. Then you kind of need like 16 sometimes in certain games. But still, most of the time, it's going to be right around 13, 14 gigs in games like that at 4K from my experience. But there are a couple games that really push the boundaries, like Resident Evil games. If you turn those literally all the way up, they can eat the VRAM like there's no tomorrow. So still, glad this thing's got some VRAM. It's got a nice 8-core, 16-core processor. Obviously, it's not the best, but seems to be a pretty good match for what's in there. Sometimes it bottlenecks at 1080p, but 1440p, I don't think it really ever gets in the way. But mind you, since we had to turn on FSR, we weren't at 1440p legitimately in this, but hey, that's neither here nor there. But I know this is probably a very long outro, but still, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.